On April 4th, Valders Area School District is encouraging residents to head down to the polls to cast an informed vote on our two referendum questions. The first question is for authorization to borrow up to $9.9 million to fund building and ground improvements. The second question is for an operational referendum for $1.5 million a year for a period of 5 years for a total of $7.5 million. We will break down the details on these two questions in a moment, but first, let's look at the tax impact and how schools are funded.
Public schools have three main sources of funding: federal, state, and local taxes. Federal funding makes up a small portion of a school district's overall revenue. State equalization aid, money allocated to school districts from the state of Wisconsin, and local property taxes are the two primary sources of funding for schools.
All Wisconsin school districts' revenue limits are controlled by the state. In the revenue limit formula, state aid and local property taxes combine to equal the revenue limit. More state aid means less property taxes as a whole, not more money for the schools. The limit remains. In the 2021 to 2023 biennial state budget, the legislature allocated more school state aid. That provided lower property taxes. It did not provide more funds for the schools.
So, what does this mean on your tax bill? The school district's portion of your tax bill is determined by multiplying the district's mill rate by each $1,000 of fair market value. For example, for the 2022-2023 school year, the district's mill rate was $7.59. A fair market value of $100,000 would mean the portion of the tax bill for the district would be $759.
If question 1, the capital referendum, passes, it is projected that the school district portion of your property taxes will see a 7-cent increase. If question 2, the operational referendum question, passes, there will be no increase in the mill rate. Part of the reason there is no increase is because this school year, the district paid off the remainder of the 2002 referendum, as well as we prepaid nearly $1.3 million of the 2018 referendum. In recent years, the district's tax mill rate has dropped nearly 30%. We are also below the state average of $8.64.
So, why can't the district use funds from its operating budget for these projects? Although the school district budgets for facility upgrades and maintenance in the annual operating budget, it cannot support these large-scale projects. So the referendum is a resource the state allows districts to utilize in their communities.
The approval of referendum question 1 would fund improvements and expansion of heating, ventilating, air conditioning, and roofing systems, update the middle and high school technical education area, construct a technical education addition to the middle and high school, replace and expand the middle and high school greenhouse, make safety and security updates, install a new rubberized playground surface and replace some equipment, replace the pool filter system, classroom furniture and flooring, renovate the middle and high school cafetorium, update restrooms, and repair exterior brickwork and sidewalks.
The approval of question 2 would fund operational costs to retain staff, maintain programs and services, and upgrade computer networks and devices.
For more information on our referendum, please visit our website www.valders.k12.wi.us and remember to vote on April 4th.